this. All right, let's see. Awesome, glad to hear that, Angel. All right, do you guys have any requests, any pairs you want to go over? Let's take a look. I have a crazy week with a lot of news. Let's take this
Hey,
out.
Enos.
Hey.
Of course I'm ready. Could you please look at EU or CAD and GBP AUD when you have a chance, please?
Absolutely. You said EuroCAD?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm in for a buy right now for it, according to the momentum strategy with the indicator.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I just wanted. Actually, I'm in for a buy for both of those.
Okay. You said EuroCAD and GBP AUD.
Yes.
All right. Let's take a look. Do I have EuroCAD here or? Yep, right here. Okay, let's see EuroCAD. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. It's close to resistance. Definitely break to the upside. So what are you targeting as TP on EuroCAD?
Target I have is it's only like 25 pips. It's 5,600 56,600.
Oh yeah, that definitely should reach. Because it's definitely going to test this daily resistance here.
So I could even go up a little more, you think?
Oh yeah, 56,750.
All right.
Yeah, it's definitely going to. If anything, it will reject there. I don't think it will just reject right here. This is somewhat like intraday, but like it's going to test higher structure. So pretty sure it will test this 56,750.
Okay.
It's going up. Let's see something. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that should be a good buy. Possibly even higher. It might go a little bit above, even to 57,200. So yeah, I would definitely hold that and trail that stop loss for EuroCAD.
Okay. Thanks.
And you said GBP. I know it's somewhere here. There you go. You said you are buying this too?
Yeah.
This one. Let's see. So this buy I'm not favoring, to be honest. Just because it's still heavily bearish, and it hasn't really made any price pattern that is showing reversal, right? Usually when you have a market when market is strongly trending for a certain currency pair, we should have some candlestick reversal pattern on a 4 hour, and there's nothing like that at the moment. So for this to be considered as a buy, it has to break 1.77. So I'm not saying it's not possible, but in my eyes, it's not ready for buy, because this can just be a stronger pullback of this move right here, which is at 50% retrace. And in that case, we should get at least double bottom here at 100%, or at 100% of the move, or something. But there's no, as you see, there's really no bullish momentum to show us that this is a reversal.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, this is probably going to move during the maybe later on in Asian or London, but I'm not liking the buy at the moment, and we don't have any news.
Is there any correlation between EUR AUD and GBP AUD?
Yeah, Euro AUD and GBP AUD, they move exactly the same 90% of the time.
All right. Yeah, because I've been seeing signals for like sell on EUR AUD.
Oh, okay. Where that?
Just like some people that I'm in chats with, they're just sending them out. But I didn't enter that one. But yeah, I just was wondering if there was correlation. I was Googling it, but I couldn't really find some legitimate information on that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So those are two of my top 6 pairs, EA and GA. So definitely there is a correlation. So yeah, there's absolutely correlation between them. So yeah, at the moment I don't like this for a buy.
Okay, is this just in the zone right now?
And it's just really not deciding the direction yet. But like overall, it's looking more as a still potential sell rather than buy. Just because this can be, retrace, and then now it's just there's no momentum. Once I think within next 1 hour we should see some momentum in this, but right now it's just like I would not do anything here personally.
All right. Could we also look at NAS too, please?
Yeah, because also we had requests for GJ and NAS, so definitely let's do NAS. So I sent this earlier in the chat. I actually did look over it. I do expect it to pull some more, anywhere between 11,215 and 11,170. So I would really like to see it pull to that zone for potential buy. If you're not in it, but I'm still in it from last week, but this will probably be the second entry here in this demand area.
Where's the second entry?
I'm looking for it to be between 11,215 and 11,170. That 45-point range.
Okay.
As long as the momentum is not kicking in crazy bearish, which I don't think it will. I don't see anything just yet fundamentally that it will cause that. The stuff that I read as far as the Nasdaq, it should be showing some recovery this week. But again, you know, we have to wait to see that.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. GBP, JPY, we have 2 requests for GJ. Let's go. Okay. So GJ is actually breaking lower. Yep. GJ is actually headed down to 134, at least 650, looks like. We just have to wait for this 1 hour candle to close. And yeah, GJ is definitely looking like it's going to be a solid sell, even when we measure from here to here. Yeah, 38.2. Yeah, this definitely looks like extension further down to 134, 200. Probably scaling this as well. Sort of wait to see this 1 hour close, and I will join you, that boy. Because yeah, this definitely trying to break below, but we have this week here, so that's the reason I want to wait for this 1 hour to close. You're welcome. Yeah, it looks like pound is going to get hammered again this week. Nice, yeah, that's a nice entry. 135, 750. So you sold on the previous candle. Let me see, you probably sold on 30 minutes. Well, you sold midway this candle. Yeah, that's cool. As of right now, I like this sell. I really do. If we can get this, well, maybe this candle closes like this, but the next candle closes something like that. That would be beautiful. Obviously bearish, so yeah, then there's really nothing in a way down to 134 to 100, and that will probably fall another 130 pips. So I do agree with GJ sell. Okay, sorry, I missed one question. What are your top pairs? So my top pairs, XAU USD or gold, GBP AUD, GBP NZD, GBP JPY, Euro AUD, and Euro NZD. Those 6, is that 6, 1, 4, 6? Yeah, those are the top 6. Love them. They move nice. Volatility is good, or volume in them. So yeah. Well, I would like to see 1 hour candle close below 135, 600. But let's see current 4 hour. Yeah, this current 4 hour is looking really nice. But the thing is, this 4 hour candle just opened. But yeah, look at that final rejection there. It's really looking solid for sell. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, if this candle can push further down, it's looking nice, then yeah, definitely look at that. It's kicking in. So definitely nice. You enter on a 4-hour candle after the 4-hour momentum. Okay, you entered on this 4-hour, right? Nice. So this is a formation. I think they call this three soldiers. When you see those three candles here, like this one, that one, and that one, and usually indicates continuation of the current trend, which in this case is a downtrend. And plus this is breaking below the bodies of all those previous candles. So if this 4-hour closes like this is gonna drop really, really nicely. 135,600 Arakit under 135 600. Yep. But I like it because you see this, if we change to the line chart, look at this break. See this? The line chart shows you true price closure. So look how this just U-turned down again. I will enter when this 1 hour closes, if it closes the way it is. That's when I would enter, just because this could be just pushed down to cover that wick to the left, and that's why I don't want to be tricked. Because remember, this is also daily support here, right? So every time you have support, it's a zone, right? And the market makers, they know that people will be attracted to like buy here, and they could push it down like 30 to 50 pips just to collect those buyers stop losses, and then it could reverse. So that's why I would wait for this to break lower, because if it closes like this, there's nothing in the way, definitely dropping another 130 pips. Does that make sense, Cabbage Kid? By the way, guys, you can unmute yourself. It's by default muted when you join, so that we don't have background noise or interrupt each other if somebody is talking. So if it's easier for you to speak up rather than type, by all means do that.
Okay, yeah, I understand. Thanks.
Oh, okay, cool, awesome. But you see this, if we zoom in, you see how it's already trying to leave some wick here. Additionally, the reason why I wait a little bit, because the true momentum, they cannot fake, right? If this closes like full body of the candle, that's the true momentum of the market. But like when you see the wicks like this, that's a hunt right there. That's the difference. So that's why I don't jump immediately as I see. I let it break, and then even if it pulls back after break and retest, then I can add another position. But I know there was a full breakout.
Hello, hi Ines, this is TJ.
Hey,
how's it going?
Good. How's it going, brother?
Good, all good. Was waiting for your Zoom call here. Just wondering what's your thoughts on gold from here?
Sorry, did you say thoughts on gold?
Gold, yes.
Okay, definitely. Yeah, we'll cover gold next. We did had question by Chimazi, what time frame do you use for your analysis? Well, I start on the weekly and I go all the way down to 4 hour. When I'm looking on 1 hour and 30 minutes, which you are seeing right now, I'm looking for confirmation and momentum. So when it's like at the zone like this, where I know I'm looking for entry, then I look for the momentum and volume. But I analyze weekly, daily, and 4 hour. That's how I do it. And well, let's go over gold. So gold again made this huge impulsive move, and now it's just consolidating, right? So market accumulating orders. I honestly don't know if this will move throughout the Asian. I think we might have to wait for the London to actually see move on this. But if you see this is just going sideways. The one thing that like makes it frustrating and difficult for the new traders is that this consolidation range is pretty big. So if you measure all the way from here to the top, this is 92 pips, right? So that's a big range, but that's normal for the gold, right? And usually people try to enter here, buy, sell, but it's really just ranging at the moment. So that's why I boxed it out to watch for the breakout. Really right now, but to give you my perspective, I was looking at it on a 4 hour and it looks like bullish exhaustion unless this 4 hour candle kicks in with the buyer's momentum. If that happens, then we are headed to 1970 to 1972. Otherwise, we will be heading down tomorrow on gold. But there's really no confirmation. If we take this box out, you see indecisions here, like 3 dodges in a row on 4 hours. So that's a massive indecision. And that's where the orders are being accumulated. And you don't want to enter when you see this because you don't know where this is headed. Because this is, I mean, gold, you gotta love it, but you hate it sometimes too. Like when you see wicks like that, as you see previous attempt to go to this daily resistance was really just impulsive move to trap people, and all the ones who were in a buy after this candle and they didn't protect their profits or move stop loss in profit, they all got collected by the market maker. So yeah. But yeah, I'm waiting to enter this too. You know, gold is my #1 pair. Love trading it, but at the moment, just really not much. Even if you look at the body closures, like you see, it's just going sideways. But the breakout could be soon. You just gotta watch it. So one way I do this is I put the alert like right here above it, you know, crossing, expiration date or time, 2 days out, and below. And then what's the name? Wait, what? It didn't trigger. So when you add those alerts, when price starts pushing up or down, you get a notification by TradingView, and then you open it up and you see, okay, this is breaking to the upside or downside, and then you can scale in. So if you're working on something, on project, or watching kids while wife or husband is finishing work or whatever, this reminds you to check back on it. Trey, yes, we looked at G earlier. Angel was asking me because I believe she bought, but I said I'm not favoring this buy at the moment. For the buy to be considered, it has to break above 1.770. But for the sell, I don't like it either, just because it's in the middle of the zone. And I would just wait for the breakout because, yeah, you might give up on 50 pips, but if this breaks either up or down, you at least get confirmation for 100 and potentially 100 plus. So I think there was there AD news? What's the day? Monday. Yeah, well, we have news in actually less than 4 minutes. So this might make it move, right? This might make it move. Maybe that will make move GA. But for right now, it's just this push to the upside was the 50 pips, 50% correction of this bearish move. And going off of the structure, it's more tendency that this will go down than up. So yeah. You're welcome. Sam says EJ has retraced. Is it good for a short? Well, let's check it. Oh, Sam, this is see, this sent you earlier two scenarios. This might be getting ready. Okay, so scenario number 1 is actually playing out now. So we're gonna delete this, and we might be able to sell it here. It's approaching to our supply zone. So this is definitely going to be an interesting one for the London. This is where we will, I mean, so honestly, I would like to see it reject here just because we have this, I call it pocket. Some people call this void, right? When the price makes impulsive wave, but this is going to get corrected at some point, right? And since we found a resistance here and supply zone, this could be recovering tomorrow, right? And that means the GBP will recover too, because for EJ to fall, British pound has to be stronger than euro, right? So, and I did read upon some Brexit, let's say, speculations. They do have strong demands from European Union, and they're really ready to just leave without the deal. And if that happens, I believe British pound will become really, really strong. Because that means they don't really need to rely on them. You said sell limit 92713. Oh, that would be ideal. That would be ideal. Let me just see GA, guys, if this is going to move with the news. Let's see, because the news should be hitting now, but it's meeting, so that impact can take anywhere up to 30, even 1 hour, 30 minutes to 1 hour. Oh yeah, that's kicking down. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, this is why Angela wasn't favoring this buy yet. If you are still on, I think she left us, but yep. Oh yeah, it's going down. Let's see. So if you followed, guys, and you watched this news just kicked in, it didn't make anything huge, but like see how momentum kicked in. That's how you watch for the volume and momentum on a smaller time frame. Oh yeah, that's gonna go down. I hope she's not having a big stop loss here because this is going down.
Hello, Enes. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we just discussing Euro GBP, and right now we're looking at GBP RD and how GBP is falling down. And if we compare, how do we correlate these pairs? Like, I isn't it better if we are predicting the euro to fall down from that resistance? And isn't it better to trade euro against RD if there was a news than GBP against RD? Because euro is gonna fall uh, from compared to GBP more, right? Because it's already on resistance over there. How does that work? Like I had always had this question. I don't know if I put it right. Um, I don't know if you understand, but so if GBP, if euro is gonna fall against GBP, so isn't it better to trade euro against RD?
So first of all, I do understand what you are trying to say. So the way we see that, we don't know for sure, right? If we knew 100% what is going to happen, then we will invest everything we have, right? Because we know we are going to win that trade. So we are just going off of the probability, and the way that price action works is the way and trading and approach to the market, where you are anticipating certain move based of the previous historical data and what the structure is telling you, right? When price reaches certain levels and points, that is where you can anticipate certain move, because when previously was at that level, it reacted certain way, right? So currently, why you see GEA and I'm pretty sure EA falling at the moment, it's not necessarily because euro is getting weak, right? It's because we have the meeting going on currently about monetary policy in Australia, right? So what they are
Yeah,
probably discussing at the moment is a positive outlook on their economy, and they are giving some speech that is probably somewhere live that we are not currently watching, and what they are saying is actually a positive outlook for
positive.
Australian dollar, right? So
Yeah.
that's why currently AUD is gaining strength against GBP or British pound, and hence that's why is trying to push down.
Okay. So do you think it's probably similar strength against euro too? If it
Yeah,
yeah, if
yeah.
RD is getting strong, but it doesn't mean if it's on a key level, it doesn't mean that it's getting weak. It's probably similar. It can be similar to euro or GBP either, or as euro RD is becoming strong. It can be either or GBP or euro or any other pair.
Yeah. So let's look at your AUD. You see, so this is why like when I trade them, I look at the both pairs, right? Like look here. So at the when we were looking at GBP AUD, we didn't really had enough structural confirmation that this could be a sell, right? As compared to look at Euro AUD. So this is what Angel was asking earlier, that there's a confluence between those two and that they move 90% of the time same. But unlike GBP AUD here, besides the current news that are affecting this bearish movement, we have here resistance, right? So this was the resistance point where it made a double top, right, at the resistance point. So this was indication that this could fall down and sell. And especially, you know, how you additionally know is when you see rejection like that, right?
Yeah.
You have a dodgy candle into resistance, and now this is a bearish candle engulfing this, which also creates candlestick pattern called as an evening star if it closes like this, where you have a bearish reversal at the resistance point. So those are the this is how you build a case for the trade that you want to enter.
Okay, so it's more about the structure than the pair. It's more about which is on a better structure to trade, either or. Uh, you pick that pair in this case, you think?
So there is no, I mean, I don't want to say that there is one pair that is better than the other. It's just like you have to study them. You have to know how they move. Like I trade those two for over 4 years, right? So I noticed that they move the same. And when they are making move, they move at the same time, right? But the one difference is if you are looking at like we did at GBP AUD, and there was no clear structure indication that this will go down or up, then you look at Euro AUD. So if, in this case, you see exactly what we just covered. This was showing us indication that this can sell from here. And then if this gives you confirmation, or if GA gives you better confirmation as far as the structure, and you know that they both will move at the same direction, even though the GA didn't really had like a confirmation and it's breaking current support.
Yeah. Okay, got it. You look at either or, and whichever you find better structure, you get a sense. You can trade either or as they go 90% together, you know, in direction.
But only those two, because they have correlation. You cannot look at Euro JPY and tell that Euro AUD will fall because Euro JPY looks bearish. Does that make sense?
Totally, I understand.
Yeah, it has to be Euro against same currency and GBP against same currency, because that is the correlation in trading.
Yes, got it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
that was a great question. Okay. Yeah, they're definitely giving something positive about AUD, because this is really trying to push down.
Yeah, looks like, yeah. Okay, one more question. What do you, as I'm from Canada, I like to follow my own country, Canadian pair maybe. Why do you like Euro, Euro RD or GBP RD over RD CAD? Why would you like it? Is it more slower moving pair?
Yeah, yeah, go ahead, finish. I'm listening.
Yeah, is it a slower moving pair than the RD? Canadian is a slower moving pair, or it's a weird moving pair, like cleaner moving?
So you're asking if GBP AUD is slower than AUD CAD?
GBP AUD is better to trade than GBP CAD. How do you compare these two? Why would you?
Okay, I see.
Why would you prefer RD over CAD in this case?
Because it's more volatile.
It's more volatile. Okay,
yes,
got it.
It's more volatile. CAD usually is, let's say, overall pretty stable currency, right? So it doesn't have a lot of fluctuations like AUD, right? AUD tends and they tend to change their interest rates quite often. I mean, not quite often, but like on a quarterly basis.
Yeah.
So that makes it more volatile, and plus there's you know, a lot of usually AUD economical reports are pretty strong. So if I personally trade news, I love to trade AUD news, like GA and EA. But this was one of the folders that I usually don't trade because like I really don't have accurate data, or I don't know exactly what they are talking about. So I would be just guessing. But if it's like an interest rate decision or something that like they have to, you know, give out the numerical report, then I'm
Okay.
definitely usually trading that.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Got my answer.
Okay.
Thank you. You're doing a good job. You know, I'm always looking forward for the meeting here.
Thank
I'll
you.
be here.
Appreciate that. I really
Thank,
appreciate it.
thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
But another thing I wanted to mention, because our friend TJ asked here, so this particular report or meeting at the moment, this doesn't mean that now AUD is going to be strong entire week, right? This is the temporary, temporary impact in the market based of this monetary policy meeting. So this doesn't mean now we are Monday evening, and you know, at least in US and Canada, this doesn't mean that, you know, it will be weak entire week, EA or GA, or that AUD will be strong entire week, right? There's we have a lot of economical reports this week that can cause all different fluctuations in the market. So this is just current impact of the news. This is pure you know, fundamental movement. But if we were looking at Euro AUD prior to this, we could have found case for this sell. So that way we would have been right to take this sell. But EG, I do want to see it fall down. Let's see, showing slight rejection at the moment, but I really want to see it come to this zone. Really between 92,600 and 92,700. That's where would be ideal entry if we see the rejection. Because we are not going to sell as soon as it enters this. Why? Because it can continue to rally up and break to the upside, and then this in that case sell is invalid. But we can anticipate that there will be some sellers interested in this area. To be honest, Cabbage Kid, I would not do it just because I don't know how long this impact will be, right? When I will consider selling this, right? That's what I would rather ask. Let's see. So I know it's let's see. I know it's about 50, 60 pips away, but I wouldn't sell until we break below 1.75 200. Just because this could be purely news move, and then London comes, we do this, right? For the scalp, okay, yeah, I would say this could be a valid scalp down to make this equal low and test this, but for a longer term prediction on GA, we cannot really make a statement yet. As you see, I'm really not very conservative, but I really, you know, wait for the right opportunity. I have that patience, and that's usually what rewards you. So I don't just go crazy, and as soon as I see this, I sell it. No, because we are still in this liquidity zone, and it's really not showing significant indication that this will just break down and continue selling. We have question by Chimazi. Okay, so great question. I think we were just looking Euro AUD. So question was, how do you calculate stop loss and TP when using price action? Okay, so let's say we were trading this, right? So we know that this is our supply and our liquidity zone right above this resistance. So if we are entering here, right, we have to, oh, gold is pushing up. We might be buying this. So we know that we have this wick right here, right? So if you are selling here, your stop loss has to be 10 pips above this, right? Just to give it enough room in case we have like spikes like that in attempt to take us out of the trade. So this is where I will put stop loss 10 pips above this 4-hour candle wick, and then I will target as a TP1 next support level, which in this case would be right here. And it pretty much already reached that. And that is 70 pips. Take profit 1. That makes sense? Awesome. We have requests for NZD/USD. Let's look at it. I haven't looked at that in a little while. Give me just a second. Let me just see what gold is doing. Is it trying to? It's trying to break up. Okay. Well, let's just do this. I'm gonna do this buy stop. And then we're gonna look at NZD/USD. Okay. 6.2. We're going for 7.2. Okay. Let's just call this buy stop. So if this really keeps pushing, we grab this. Oh yeah. Okay. There we go. Let me know if some of you are not in the price section, but it will be the buy stop. I'm gonna put it here for you guys that are on here. There it is. So if you want to screenshot that or put it in, let me know once you're done. And then we will look at NZD/USD. Hey, Singh, how's it going? Sure. We have NZD USD, and then we'll look at AUD CHF. So the take profit is 100 pips, and stop loss is 50 pips. So 1 to 2 risk reward. Let me see. I forgot how. Ah, okay. Here we go. Here we go. I was like, so you see risk reward ratio. What does that mean, cabbage skin? I don't know what that smile is. I can't tell. Say if this buy stop gets triggered, TP is 100 pips and stop loss is 50. 1 to 2 risk reward. And NZD USD. And then AUD CHF. Oh, this is interesting. This is very, very interesting. Who asked NZD USD? Arakit, were you looking to buy this? NZD USD? Hey, don't ignore me. What were you looking at NZDUSD, buy or sell? Because this could be a really good buy opportunity. I actually like this. Probably go with this too. Let's see. This will be small stop loss. Oh, okay, you weren't sure. That's fine. I appreciate the honesty. Don't want you guys to be shy here. If you just want to look at the pair to just look at it, then we do that. But this looks like a really solid buy. Actually, we are going to buy this. By market, what is this? 66980. We are definitely buying this one. I already like it. 66980, 0.66980. Take profit. 0.67, 600. And this is exactly what I see on NZD-USD. Already like it for a buy. Okay, now that you guys can see that, let's go over reasoning why, right? So we essentially had a correction from this previous huge rally, and now we are closing above previous resistance, validating it as a support now, and we already had pullback to almost 50%. So this is ready to go back up. It also aligns with the fib extension, right? So that is really looking like a strong buy. And our gold is active. So let's go. I need to put NZD-USD on mine. Okay. There we go. Does it make sense? I don't want to. Is Pinky your real name? I'll just say Rocket. So we had the break above the structure. We closed there. We rejected that new support, validating it as a new intraday support. And now this is a new projected move to the upside, also aligns with our fib extensions. So actually glad you asked me about NZD-USD because I really do like it for a buy. I'm definitely willing to risk, what is it, less than 30 pips on this, easy. Are we good on NZD-USD or you have more questions? Okay, awesome. Let's just take a look at gold real quick to see the momentum, and then AUD-CHF, our friend Singh asked. Yeah, I like this. I like this. Just don't play games with us and go for it. Okay, AUD-CHF. Wait, we had a buy on this. Hell yeah, we definitely had a buy. It did trigger stop loss. I'm glad I removed it, but it did hit initial stop loss. But yeah, this is still the move, Singh, to the upside. You see how strong this demand zone is holding here. Look at this. See this beautiful demand zone. This is but this is a little bit late for entry, to be honest. I don't like this just because the stop loss would have to be increased at this point to well, let's say 50 pips, and that's a lot on AU, right? To risk 50 pips for 75 to maybe 80, I don't like that. We go for at least 1 to 2 risk reward. But I definitely see this rising. So if you are in this buy, then yeah, definitely good. But I see it going up. Are you in this trade or?
Actually, I have sold and it hit my TPSL, so I don't know why I sold, or I am finding engulfing candle in this, you know, on 15 minute chart. So
where did you sold and why?
I am finding this engulfing candle, so I sold at 66135.
66 what?
66135.
135. Oh, you sold pretty much into the support. What made you sell that?
15-minute engulfing candle. They are it's like hammer and then inverted hammer and then 3 candle downward. So
Which one is that? Can you show me that?
just a second.
And what time frame was that?
15-minute.
You said 15?
Yeah.
Oh, brother, you cannot trade on a 15 minutes. The only trade on a 15-minute and 30 minutes chart analysis, it's scalp. Yeah, you have to really get out of that 15 and 30 minutes. You have to look at least 4 hour and daily to see overall zone, and you have to get into practice of trading price action zone to zone.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't mean to like pick on you, but I want to help you. And in order for me to help you, I need you like to take feedback as a friend, and because I have no reason to advise you wrong. But like if you look at it, this is a 4 hour strong demand zone, and that's usually where you look for the buys, and it's also a strong support area, and you pretty much sold into support.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. I understood.
Yeah, so if you have the chart, what you were looking on, just send me on Telegram and I will go look in it, and I will tell you what would I try to look differently like going forward. So I don't want you to like feel bad. I want you to send me that chart so that we can go over that and see where I can give you valid feedback to practice and improve that. But try to practice chart analyzing bigger time.
Sure, bro. Actually, I am not in front of system. After the Zoom or after 10 to 15 minutes, I'll send you. I'm on a walk.
Any time you get, I will be up all night. I have things to work on, and we'll have live London, we'll have live New York tomorrow. we're gonna go crazy this week. So I will, anytime you send me, it will be good.
Sure. Sure. Thank
But
you.
no problem. Whenever you get a chance. Cabbage Kid said we gold. He said we gold on blue. I hope so. Really hope this starts going the way it should be, not messing around anymore. I love how you said we gold and blue. Obviously, I understand you meant we are blue and gold. But yeah, this really should go up. Like this momentum kicked in strong. So I don't see this as a fake breakout to the upside. But yeah, let it go. And I really do like NZDUSD. Some of you are probably, oh well, it just asked you to analyze and you call this a trade. Well, I call it because it looks really good and it's already in profit. There's a reason. We have a break and retest of the strong zone, and I'm easy willing to risk 30 pips to go back to this daily level, which I'm pretty sure we will see it go to. All right. All right. What's next on the menu, guys?
Hello, Anis. Can you talk more on the time frame? Like 5 minute, 15 minute. Like you for your entry, you don't even look for. I see less than 30 minutes or 1 hour. Because I lost so much money on 5 minutes and 15 minutes. I can't even say. But this is much better. But I'm so used to this thing. I always go on 5 minutes, see the movement, and just try to enter on five. It's a habit for me. And just somehow that time frame is stuck. I just go there. It's so bad. But yeah, can you talk more on that? Like how can we just trade on higher time frames easily?
So I already covered it in a few webinars, but so you have to realize one thing, right? Every time you trade on like 15 and 5 minutes, you really have no good idea of where this current structure is, right? You can only see it on a very like maybe few hours back, but you don't have a vision of, is this in uptrend? Is this in a downtrend? Is this around a key level? When I say key level, that means either weekly resistance or weekly support, or daily resistance and daily support. So you have to understand that the market gives you probability trades based on the, like I already mentioned, the previous patterns that was created, right? So if you are looking on a 5 and 15 minute, that is invalid, right? You only can see like maybe volume and momentum on that time frame, but you don't know where overall this market is headed. Because like right now we had a break and retest above the previous resistance. So this is now valid support. And when you go with the price action and you trade zone to zone, our next target zone is this daily, right? And the price usually have the tendency to go to a higher time frame key zones and levels before showing any like a bigger reversal or rejection. So that is how that works. And I only go on a 30 minute to watch momentum. That's all. Like I don't trade on a 30 minute. I just look for that confirmation and I look for that momentum to kick in, and I go with it.
Okay, you don't go lower than 30 minutes to check anything to enter the trade.
No, I don't. So I don't mark. I don't mark support and resistance on a less than 4 hour time frame.
Okay, yeah.
Not even 2 hours. Not even 1 hour.
Okay. So weekly, daily, and 4 hours.
Exactly. So weekly is for a big swing and key reversal trades. Daily for strong trends, and 4 hour is for intraday trading.
Okay. Okay. Got
Yeah.
it. Just mark those and just try to trade zone to zone. You'll be lucky if the price is some pairs prices automatically on a weekly or daily is good for you, right? Just
Oh yeah,
wherever it is. Yeah.
that's when it's best. If you see
Yeah.
rejection at the weekly resistance and supply or daily resistance and supply, oh that's the best. Or the support and demand zone.
Yeah. You
That's
can.
when it's big reversals are showing.
Yeah. One can always put alerts on all of the time and those time frames. On the trading view, and then when you can check, then that's the best way. Much easier this way.
Yeah, and I mean, you see, when you guys ask me to look at the chart, it takes me not even 5 minutes.
Mm,
Because like once you do this, like I said, I'm doing this over 4 years now, so it's just like you train your eyes, where, and you have to change. You see here there's candlestick and there's line chart, so you have to change it to the line chart, because line chart shows you those sharp turnarounds, and that is where the price is rejecting strongly, and that's how you find strong and valid support and resistance, not off of the candlesticks, but those sharp turns, because
okay.
that tells you, okay, when price reaches this level, it tends to reject very hard, and that
Mm,
can give you indication for the future. And because in the forex, the reason why it's best to trade, besides having so liquidity and so much money in it, it's because it's predictable and the patterns repeating itself.
mm. This is so simple. This way is so easy and simple. Easy on you, easy
Yeah.
on whoever's trading. Yeah.
Well, that's why when I try to show you guys, I try to show you the simplest way. You don't need there's no indicators here, there's nothing. Like, you don't need to clutter your chart. Like, you need to see it as clear as possible, and you just watch what the price is doing.
So it's mostly support and resistance, and you check the fibs, and
Yeah.
that not even trend lines or anything.
No,
Higher
because,
high, lower low. Maybe that's it.
well, this was the higher high and higher low here.
Yeah, higher low. Yeah. So that's all these 3 4 things, and then you check the news and stuff. That's all.
Yeah, news when it's a major economical reports, but besides what you already mentioned, I also look for the candlestick patterns, because this is how you spot a great swing trade, when it's at the weekly resistance or support, and it has candlestick pattern on a 4 hour. Like, if it's at the
Mm,
resistance and it has like a evening star, which is a strong
mm,
bearish reversal pattern, or
yeah.
it has like a you know, let's say gravestone doji into resistance, or it has dragonfly doji, and dark cloud, and there's a lot of candlestick patterns. I have a whole book on it. If you are interested, just let me know in Telegram and I'll send it to you. But you have to
So,
understand, the market is made off of Japanese candlesticks, right?
yeah.
So the candlestick patterns are very powerful in this trading.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Yeah, so at the end, you on the key levels, look at the candlestick pattern, what behavior is, and then you enter accordingly.
Yeah, so you have candlestick patterns, and then you have structural patterns.
Structure.
The price structure of the price makes its own patterns. So, like a bearish flag, bearish channel. What else we have? We have double tops. We have triple tops. There's few of those patterns that
Okay.
price can also show further indication and more confluence to take that trade.
Mm. Okay. What about the consolidations after the moves? You expect them, or you just when they come, you just deal with them at that moment, or you just expect the consolidations? They're gonna become consolidating from here, or all those things after a big
So
move.
So you can expect them also at the resistance and support levels, like you see here. When it was support, it consolidated, then it had a false breakout, consolidated, then it broke down, then it came back up, it consolidated. So consolidation is nothing but the market accumulating orders,
Okay.
right? And you don't want to enter on consolidation because you don't know where it's going,
You
right?
wanted to have a clear move and then you enter.
You want to see a clear breakout of consolidation to get on that move so that you go along with the banks and you don't fight against them.
Yeah, like the consolidation, this one you're showing right now, it had a clear move up, but it reversed from the support or resistance.
This one right here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because
Which, how would you?
this is on a 30-minute. I look
Oh,
on
okay,
this
okay,
on 1 hour. You see here.
okay.
So this is where it was on 1 hour, right?
Oh,
This is
yeah, makes
exactly.
sense.
And
Makes
look at
sense.
this. This is the evening star. So that's a bearish reversal. And there you go.
Yes.
Remember, you look at the 4 hour and 1 hour candlestick formations, not 30 minutes. We were on 30 minutes.
Oh, got it, got it. That
You see?
totally makes sense.
Yeah.
Yes. Awesome.
That's why I said no 30 minutes, because if you look at the 30 minutes here, like you would have been faked out here.
Picked out. Yes, yes.
And that's the difference. You see, just 1 hour, and look how clear this is bearish
Yes.
candlestick formation, and then you sell on the open of this next candle and it dropped.
Mhm. And you in your risk to reward, you prefer like 1 to 3 is ideal is 1 to 3 or 1 to 2 minimum.
1 to 2 minimum. That's minimum
Okay.
I go for. I never go 1 for 1. Very rarely. Like, it has to be a really good setup that I'm
Mhm.
willing to do 1 for 1. Because if you just think logically, if you do, let's say, 1 to 3 risk reward, right? You can
Yeah.
lose 5 out of 10, even 6 out of the 10 trades, and still be profitable at the end of the 10 trades because of your
Yes.
risk to reward.
Yes. Yes.
That's the key.
Okay. 1 to 2 is the minimum. 1 to 3 you get it's better. More the
Yeah,
merrier.
and especially when it's a swing trade, I go sometimes 1 to 5, because I would swing from the weekly to next at least daily or next weekly zone.
So that trade can last for like 5 days, full week, or
No,
less.
depends. Sometimes, I mean, I held trades for 2 months,
Wow,
but you have
that's
to
long
have that. Well, yeah, but you have to
patience.
patience. It's where you get rewarded.
The most, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's the thing, like, everybody wants to make fast money here, but everything that comes fast, usually people don't know how to handle and how to retain it, because they just get that greed in them, and then they're like, oh, this is going, let's just go, go, go. But then one trade and you lose everything that you made.
I know, but so 5 minutes and 15 minutes
No, don't do
killer.
that.
I stopped. I had totally stopped trading because of all that.
No, whoever told you 5 and 15 minutes, run away from them. That's not how you trade.
There was a guy I followed. Oh man, I lost so much money. I don't want to say even big numbers.
Well, I mean, I can relate to that. That was my first year and a half.
Yeah.
Was doing all that stuff, following everything, but no, you have to find something that makes sense, and you try to master that, and
Yeah.
don't look back.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, this totally makes it. This can make life so much ease. That is stressful and hectic.
But that's the point. Why this trading should be boring, right? Like, it should be
Yeah.
boring, like, really. Like, you're like, oh well, this is the same pattern. I bought this last time. Well, I'm buying it again because,
Mhm.
like, after a while, you become so familiar with how certain pairs move and what the market structure is showing you, and it's just like, oh man, this is again the same thing, right?
Yeah.
I'm not telling you you will be right every trade. There's nobody who is right every trade. It's just not
Mhm.
possible, right? There's no strategy that wins 100% of the time, but like,
Yeah.
you can overall be very, very well off if you just master one thing and you just stick with it.
Mhm. Yeah, it's more game of probability. You keep control of your risk, don't equal risk on every trade, kind of, and then let the probability play, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why it's boring that way,
Yeah.
because you're just doing the same thing every time and letting it see what happens.
Yeah, I mean that's really it. Like it's not rocket
Wow.
science. Some people try to make it rocket science, and I mean the thing with me, like I said in previous sessions, like I can show you Elliott wave, I can show you harmonic patterns, but that is very advanced type of trading, and it's
Mm,
not any better than what I'm showing you right now. So
okay.
why overwhelm you, right? First of all, you
Mm,
cannot learn Elliott wave or harmonic patterns without mastering fibs. You have to
mm,
really know fibs by heart to be order to
yeah.
do that, because like they are all patterns, harmonic patterns, and Elliott wave projections are like based off of the specific fib levels and so
Mm,
on. Like you cannot just learn that immediately.
okay.
It's gonna be extremely tough.
Motor. Okay. Yeah. That'll come with time. If we keep following you, we'll get there one day.
Yeah, I mean that's the goal. I want you
Yep.
guys to all do well, because
Yeah.
that's what makes me happy.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Thank you, Anas. Thank you very much. I'll be having more questions. I'll be bugging you more and more.
Well, I will be happy that you do.
Okay. Awesome. Thanks again.
You're welcome.
Okay. Okay.
Uh, sorry, that boy. We were discussing for a little bit how you feel about GJ now. Well, let's see. What is our goal doing? Okay, it's 15 pips in profits. Let that go. Where you at, GJ? You see that? That's that rejection, what we were talking about. See? And this is the reason why, if you listened me earlier, why I'm not selling yet. Just because we have this strong demand zone here. It's not ready for sell. That's honestly how I feel. It's not ready. It will have to break below this even to be safer. You can give up on 20 pips, but wait for it to break 135,400, because then you still have 120 pips to catch, right? It's rejecting honestly at the moment. So yeah, this will be lookout for London. So if you are up, we'll most likely catch the move on this. We just don't know what yet it will be. But this zone is still holding, still holding. Jess Randava, EuroCAD, EuroJPY. We looked at EuroCAD. Let's look at it again. Where is it? So honestly, I was hoping to see this test the daily resistance to look for the sells. It's showing some pullback at the moment, but like I'm favoring to see it reach this zone here. Didn't want to do that. So I'm favoring to see this move here. Still, I think Angel was asking for this because she's in the buy. I believe you guys had buy in K2 for this, guessing. But I do see this going back up from the current price, 40 pips. And then I would look for some sells right here at 56750. That's what I still see on EuroCAD. I don't think it will just drop from here. I think we will get some rejection right there. Okay. Euro JPY, however, we did not go over, so it's gonna be in Eurobasket. Oh, I'm glad you asked. This is at a beautiful level for a buy. Oh, absolutely. So this is why I like when you guys ask questions, because I cannot watch all 30 plus pairs and talk. This is actually looking like a decent buy. Let's see. Current market price. Oh yeah, I'm definitely interested to buy this. Only 30 pips stop loss. Risk reward 382. Oh, this is very tempting. I honestly think this will be more on Euro JPY. I really do. Look at this zone, man. It's holding it strong. Should we call this? All right, this is what we'll do. We'll do buy stop here. And we will keep 30 pip stop loss. Yeah, we're definitely going with this. Okay.
And it's actually I entered just now. I asked you that Euro CAD and Euro JPY entered.
Which one you entered?
Euro JPY.
Yeah, I'm gonna do buy stop here just in case. But this looks really solid, guys, for a buy. I won't lie. This really looks pretty good. Only 30 pip stop loss. I'll take this any day. $125, 300. Okay, so this will be call on Euro JPY. If you guys want to screenshot it, put it in your trading platform. Well, they asked question about those two and they left. Jazz, are you here? No, left.
Actually, Anas, this is my name only. It's my sister's name, so I just opened the Lappy, and so I
Ah,
just
okay, got you, got
changed
you.
the name.
I was gonna say, are you okay? Just want to make sure because I usually ask if you guys have question. And I need to put this in. Okay, gold is doing well, 25 pips. And I need to put Euro JPY. Buy stop. So TJ, you see how I go for good risk reward now?
Yes, yes, totally. I got it. This is a totally big support zone, and you're entering from there, and it's still a buy stop, and maybe it can come down. Then you will never enter. You just want more confirmation.
Yeah.
Even if
So
you have to.
exactly. So if it keeps pushing, I think it's definitely going to that resistance there.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't want it because it has this minor consolidation here at the support level. So I don't want
Yeah.
to enter by market and then it end up being fake out and it drops down. That's why
Yeah.
I
The
did
buy
that.
stop, sure. The buy stop is higher than the previous structure there.
Yes.
Yeah, got it. No, makes sense. And it's this question about the time frame, like what time frame you prefer to trade London session, like starting off this London session, or uh, what is the most beneficial for you? Because it's hard to trade all the session and be in the trades, you know.
It is.
Uh,
So that depends on the pairs you trade mainly.
yeah.
I would suggest pick few of them and master them and
Yeah.
just go off of that. But like I like, I mean, if I have to pick, London number one.
Okay.
For me, it's just hard to be up at that time because
Yeah.
I'm in Chicago, so London starts 2 a.m. my time.
Yeah.
uh,
I'm in Alberta in Canada. Um, Same. I think 2 p.m. Yeah, nighttime. Very tough to trade.
okay, got you.
Yeah. But you prefer that, and indices you prefer the New York session, eh?
New York, I like New York too. Actually, I start liking New York a lot because I would look for, for GU gold, but that's about it as far as the
Mhm.
forex. GU gold, maybe USD CAD, USD JPY, but like mainly gold and GU because that's my pairs, and then indices, US 30 and Nasdaq. I mainly
Mhm.
trade those. S&P sometimes,
Yeah,
but mainly US 30 and Nasdaq
yeah,
or NAS 100. Sorry,
that's 100. Yeah,
yeah,
very fast moving, and see, and guys, they go with the momentum on the indices on US 30,
yeah.
and you and Wade go with the um, most price action, so you can get earlier entries maybe sometimes than him, than the momentum strategy, right?
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
Definitely. Wait, I'm trying to open this. Yeah, definitely price action and you just go with the market.
Yes. So you're gonna be going live in London and then live in New York too?
Yeah, I'm gonna
today?
try to do them all. Yep, I'm gonna try to do
Okay.
them all.
Okay. I'll try to be up tonight and tomorrow morning for sure. If not tonight, then tomorrow morning I'll be in definitely.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. I'll be having more questions, but I'll be asking you for
That's
sure.
fine. I love questions. Any questions you have, just bring them.
Okay, sure. Okay.
Our friend Singh was asking about Euro GBP. So I was hoping that we will get little push higher into this supply zone, and then look for potential sells from there. This current pullback, it's not for selling, right? I think we will still see this move up into this zone here, and then look for potential sells, but waiting for the sell opportunity on this thing, unless it breaks and closes above 9,700, then we can start thinking about buys. But I'm just waiting for this one more impulsive push into the our selling zone, and yeah, I'm waiting to look for a sell on Euro GBP. Were you looking for a sell too, or you were looking for a buy?
Yeah, I'm looking for a sell.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, the only reason. Yeah, the only reason we're waiting for here, because this will be the optimal entry point, and it will be much less of a stop loss, maybe 35 pips at the most, as compared to right now. It would have to be about 50, and it's not yet. It's not confirming that it's going to drop from here like this. This is just like small slowdown. I'm pretty sure we will get pushed into that zone, at least weak, like happened right there. So yeah, that's what I'm waiting to see and anticipating. GJ, what are it? Check for our friend. Yeah, it's not ready. I have a feeling that it will be sell throughout the London. It's just not ready at the moment. Yeah, for me, it's not ready. But I do have a feeling that this will break down lower on GJ. I really do, especially if this closes below this line chart support. Or actually, yeah, I think this will be a solid sell. For me, it's just not yet ready. But I do plan to be up for London. I don't want to miss this stuff, and I don't want to miss it for you guys, because this week has a lot of liquidity, so it should be some nice moves. Do we have any other pair or any questions, guys? If you don't, then Hopefully I see you on London or New York.
Anas, can you have a look on AUD USD?
You said AUD USD?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Right here. Oh, this is, hold on. This is trying to break up. Okay, so this could be a buy as well, similar to NU. Let me just see. Okay, like that. So if not this candle, but next 1 hour candle stays above 7,300 or 73000, this could be a solid buy for 75 pips, because it will show that it actually was valid break, and this could be a decent sell. I just want to wait a little bit because this was caused by AUD news, and I don't want this to just be a fake out. So I would give it, 1 or 2 more hours just to see that the price will stay above that level to be valid for further move to the upside. That's what I see. Okay, here we go. So
Okay, so I think 73200 or
0.73000.
okay, okay.
Yeah. So if next if next 2 1 hour candles remain above, then I think it's going to go up 70 pips.
With the 30 pip SL or like 7.
Let me see. So if you enter here, even 25, but 30 is definitely enough. Yeah, 30 is definitely enough. 25 to 30, let's say.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, brother. Thank you.
No problem. You're welcome. Okay, I don't see more questions. So we'll go ahead and conclude this, guys. I'm glad you joined, you asked questions, and hopefully see you all the live London and New York. And hopefully we have an amazing trading week. And I'll talk to you later.
Okay. Thanks, Ines. Thanks once again.
You're welcome. Glad to see you on here.
Yep. Thank you. Okay. Bye.
Okay, see you guys later.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you, Anas.
You're welcome.